Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessie. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today's video is going to be fun. We are going to set up my Erin Condren monthly planner and my Frankenplanner for February. I spent some time over the weekend getting crafty, printing stickers, cutting stickers, laminating things, making cash envelopes, and just overall having fun making things for my budget and for my planner. And today it's all going to culminate in putting everything into my Frankenplanner. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. We're going to set up my monthly for budgeting in February. You guys know I use the Deluxe Monthly from Erin Condren for tracking my transactions and doing some budgeting in here. So I printed out a ton of stickers from Caffeinated Cait, and we're going to set those up today. I also have my planning pages for my Budget by Paycheck workbook section of my Frankenplanner that we're going to put into that today. In addition to that, I have some fun like life planner things to put in to my Frankenplanner. And then I have all of these stickers that I printed and cut over the weekend to do some transaction tracking, and a few other odds and ends that I made. I made some bookmarks and things using my laminator. So we're going to get all of this put together today, and I am excited. So I think we will start out with just punching pages because that seems like the easiest and quickest thing to do. So let me get some of this other stuff out of the way. We will definitely come back to that. And let's get started with my Frankenplanner. So I have my planner in a Happy Planner disc bound system. I have a lot of Happy Planner elements, but in addition to that I have a ton of printables and fun things. So we're gonna get those put in today. So I have here this pretty pink tab is the tab for February. It says she plans for all the good things, and we are going to get all of my pages kind of behind the February tab. So the first thing that I have here are the Budget by Paycheck workbook pages. I'm going to put those in first. Since I reference my budget every single day, I want that to be front and center. So I have all of my Budget by Paycheck workbook pages for February printed on 28-pound paper from Staples. The pages that I print are the monthly calendar, a paycheck bill tracker for each payday in the month of February, and then I also have a cash envelope breakdown for each payday in February. So I did 5 of each of these back to back. That way I can account for all 4 of my husband's paychecks, plus have an extra one just in case I mess up, because I'm human and I tend to do that. So we're going to get these punched. I use an arc punch to punch all of my pages to go into this Happy Planner disc bound system. The arc punch holes that it makes do work with the Happy Planner discs. It's not quite as deep of a punch as some of the actual Happy Planner items, but they do work with that. So I'm going to get these punched. I'm just going to make sure they're all lined up. So monthly, paycheck 1, paycheck 2, paycheck 3, paycheck 4, and an extra just in case. And I'm going to split these in half. The reason that I use an arc punch and not the big Happy Planner punch is because you can punch more pages at a time. With the Happy Planner punch, you can only really punch 1 page at a time, and you can't punch anything that is laminated or thicker cardstock, anything like that. So that's why I choose to use this arc punch, and I will have the arc punch as well as everything else that I use in this video linked down below for you. So we've got the first half of these pages punched, and And then we'll go ahead and get the second half. And we'll pop these in. So I will be all set and ready to do my weekly budgets. And then in addition to my budgeting pages, which I use all the time, I also have printed out some printables that I found on Etsy. I purchased a whole bundle of printables from, oh, what was that? It was an Etsy shop. Something Life Planners. I wonder if it's on here. Yeah, easylifeplanners.com is her website, I guess. And I just combined the PDF files. Each of the files came in a big bundle as separate files. I combined them so that I could print them back to back. And so I have this February divider page, and then that goes right into some weekly pages so I can do my weekly planning. And then immediately following that are some daily planning pages. And I only printed out enough for just the week. I want to make sure that I'm going to like this system before I commit and print out a whole month's worth, but I think that I'm going to. I've been using these in February a little bit here and there and have been really enjoying them. So behind my budget section here, but still in the February tab, I'm going to put these pages. So I need to get those punched. And again, I'm just going to kind of split these in half. This 28-pound paper is a little bit thicker. I think I could print or punch all of these pages at once, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to separate them into a couple different piles here. Sorry, I know that just shook the whole camera rig. So these are going to go behind the budgeting pages, and they just clip right in here. They turn really easily, and it works out great for me. And actually, I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't put the planning pages before the budget pages, but that's the beautiful thing about the Happy Planner system. You can change your mind, you can move things around. And then the other thing I'm going to do here is put one of these little bookmarks that I made. Look at how perfectly these match. I mean, okay, so they're not perfect, but the colors are the same. It's got the floral elements. This was actually came from a set of sticky notes that I got at Dollar Tree, and all that I did was take the sticky note off of the little pad here, and I put two back to back, and then I laminated them with my Scotch laminator, punched them with my arc punch, and now I have a cute little bookmark that I can pop right in here. And I could also, you know, move it around towards the bottom or towards the top or whatever, and I can write on this with a dry erase marker if I want, and that's just super cute and fun, and I thought it coordinated well with these printables and February in general, you know, hearts and flowers and that sort of thing. So that's pretty much it for my Frankenplanner here. I do need to go in and number these and put my bills in for the month, but I will probably do that off camera because it's not quite so crafty and fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this other bookmark in here for now. I made this as well with just a sheet of white paper that I laminated and punched, just so that I had some different bookmark options. I'm going to get this shut and set off to the side, and we're going to pull in my monthly planner and start putting stickers down in there, which I'm super excited about. So I have my monthly planner here. This is from Erin Condren, and I do a lot of my budgeting in here. You guys don't get to see this planner very often, with the exception of just the monthly page, because that is where I track my transactions, and I use this every week to do my budget results video on camera. But the rest of these pages I typically just use on my own time. I don't really show them on camera because I include a lot of like account numbers and things when I'm writing things in, and it's just like private information. You guys get to see my Budget by Paycheck workbook pages every week, but this planner is really more just for me. But a lot of you have really enjoyed watching me set it up in the past, so I thought we would do it again. So I get my stickers from Caffeinated Cait Printables. I buy the files, I print and cut them myself. I am capable of designing and creating my own stickers, but I don't sell them, and every time that I show stickers that I make, I get people asking me where they can get them, and they can't. So I like supporting small businesses. I love Caffeinated Cait. I think her designs are beautiful, so I just go ahead and buy from her. That way, when you guys see these beautiful stickers and you say, oh, wow, those are gorgeous, where can I get them? I can point you in the direction of her shop. So I have her stickers. The only stickers really that I show on camera that I make these days are my transaction stickers, and I believe that you can get these transaction stickers from Caffeinated Cait as well, at least something similar. I know for sure you can get them from Planner Cait, so there's lots of online resources where you can get this sort of thing. So I don't feel too bad about showing these on camera. I may open my Etsy shop up again someday. I have not ruled that out, but it's not in my immediate plans. So let's go ahead and start sticking stickers down here. I might speed you guys through some of this because it might get long, but we are going to start off by setting up my calendar page. And so I need to flip through here. I wanted to show you guys. You can, when you buy her stickers, cut around the edge so that these sheets aren't quite as big. It'll cut off like the registration marks and whatnot. I went ahead and did that just to show you, like, you can do that. I don't bother because I don't mind looking at the registration marks, and I'm not storing these. I'm just going to be, you know, sticking them in, and that'll be the end of it. So I printed a couple of the February budget sheets, which we will get to. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. This is the monthly calendar that I'm going to use to cover this. So I think that these stickers are absolutely beautiful. I love the floral designs. I'm going to do the calendar with a Monday start because I've really been enjoying that. So I am going to have to redate this with some whiteout, just white out the old numbers and put in new ones. But I really, really like the Monday start. Alright friends, so I started to lay down this sheet from the monthly planner, and I discovered that it's not quite fitting right. So what I think happened is that I maybe printed it the wrong size, like I didn't scale it to 100%. I did get a new computer, and I'm still trying to figure out all of the settings and everything on it. Last month when I printed the printable, it fit perfectly and everything was accurate, so I definitely think this is user error, or maybe I bought the wrong file. I need to go back and look. So we're gonna skip out on this monthly page for now, and I will reprint and kind of figure out where I went wrong here. So we're gonna set up this instead. Because I'm not covering anything up here, it doesn't really matter if the pages don't fit perfectly or if the stickers are sized down a little bit smaller. I'm not really sure what happened there. Maybe she reformatted for a different planner. I don't know. I wasn't paying super close attention when I was doing this. I was trying to do two things at once, so I'll have to see what I did wrong. But for now, we're just going to skip that page and move on to this page where we're going to do my February budget. So I already laid down my little header there, and I'm going to put my heading there as well. And this is where I'm just going to put my overall February budget. So I'm going to stick down this income strip. and that will be a place for my income. I will leave a spot for my husband's income, my income, and any miscellaneous income. And then I'll put this total here. And then I'll stick down this little decorative strip to separate the income from the expenses. And then because this is a monthly budget, and there's a lot more to write down than just like my typical paycheck budgets that happen every week, I'm going to use the variable and fixed expenses. I am going to speed you guys through most of this because I'm sure it's tedious watching me struggle to put down stickers straight. But I just thought I'd walk you through this first page. And then down here towards the bottom, I will put down the total. The beautiful thing about these stickers is that I printed them on removable matte paper, so I can always pick them up and move them should I need to. Beautiful. And I think we'll cap it off at the bottom with a pretty little strip here as well. So that will be for my monthly budget. For this dashboard page, I think we are going to stick goals here. This is where I typically will put my credit score. I think I'm going to list out my debts from lowest to greatest here. Last month I did this on its own page and it was just too much space. I didn't quite need that much space. So let's see what I can find here in my stack of stickers. So I have this debt snowball sticker. And I'm just going to stick that here. It's going to be a little bit big for this space, but I don't mind that. And then I will just list my debts here. I'm sure that I have a goals sticker here as well. Right here. Just a little guy. I'm just going to stick this little credit card here. And write in that that is for my credit score. It doesn't look like I have a credit score sticker. That's definitely something that I'm going to make for myself for future spreads. Alright, so that's pretty much it for that page. Yeah, I'm not going to go too much further into that. This is going to be for paycheck 1. Paycheck 2, paycheck 3, paycheck 4, and then I'm going to do sinking funds and transactions, and then I will have a couple of extra pages for any transactions. Last month I only gave myself just one page for transactions for my sinking funds, and it wasn't quite enough. So that's what I'm going to do next. So I'm going to pull in my paycheck paper here. So it comes with 3 headings and strips for those headings plus paycheck 1 through 6. Because I have more than 3 paychecks, I print out 2 of these. Where's my other one? There we go. So these spreads will all essentially be the same. I will put the header at the top. And then I'll put the heading in, so this will be for Paycheck 1. I put the income strip in. And then I'm going to leave space for each of our income. Actually, I only bring income in once a month, so I don't need to leave space in this particular spread for that. I'm just going to use this Pilot G2. Usually I use my erasable pens, but I cannot seem to find one. Oh, never mind. I just found one. So we'll use my Parkoo erasable pen and just write in my husband's income and any miscellaneous income. Just in case we happen to bring something in, and I'm going to skip a line as well, just in case there is anything else that needs to go in there, and put in my total. I know I've got some more decorative strips here. Oh, or I would if I hadn't just ripped it. Here we go. And then for my weekly budgets, I don't need to do variable and fixed expenses because there's not nearly as many transactions for my weekly budget. And so that's for Paycheck 1. I'm going to do the exact same things for Paycheck 2, 3, and 4. I will most likely speed you guys up through this so that it's not super tedious to watch. And then we'll come back and put together the sinking fund spread. just love this design. I think the floral is so beautiful. I think it really matches my printable file that I found really well. I just love that everything coordinates. So then I'm going to put down my sinking funds heading here. And I think we will fill this guy out together. I won't be able to put in my starting balance or anything because we are not quite through January yet. But I can list out all of my sinking funds, and that will also answer a question I get all the time, which is, what are my sinking funds? What funds do I currently have? So So obviously I need to go back and reprint this and see if I can't figure out what happened here. If worse comes to worse, I will just make it work. I'll white this out, I'll center it, I'll be okay with that. But this is not quite done, and that's okay. We'll come back to it, but my February budget page is in here. This page I still want to work on a little bit. It's looking a little plain, so this I'll probably do off camera, but I've got paycheck 1, paycheck 2, paycheck 3, paycheck 4, sinking funds and transaction log, and then I have a couple of blank pages as well in case I need my transaction log to go a little bit longer, and then I have a page here for notes, and I will probably put a little header here as well. So that is going to do it for my setup video today. Didn't quite go as planned, had some hiccups, but I'm really excited for February. January was a great month. It worked out pretty well for my budget, so I'm excited for February. Hopefully February will go just as smoothly. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss a video. I post new budgeting and lifestyle content here on my channel every single week. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, friends!